this took time, right? And I had to develop assets in Venezuela that had access and placement to the leadership in Venezuela, which I did. This was the hardest, simply because there is a lot of oppositional allegiances.
You're gonna help these exiles from Venezuela take back their country, from your perspective. The mission happens and it fails. You look like someone who either has done it on his own and embarrassed his country in a sense, or the other side of it is, or you're this secret spook kind of guy that the government set up to go overthrow the government over there, or to take out Maduro. And there's a lot of different narratives that are being spun throughout this whole conversation.
Exactly, you're spot on, man. I met with several presidents, world leaders, diplomats, very powerful people to facilitate this. I play by a very strict set of rules, and these rules were taught to me over a long career in human intelligence. I do not plan operations that are ostentatious and are destined to fail. I plan operations that are simple enough. When I look at my risk matrix, the chance they succeed is far greater than failure. And it's because of simplicity.
And so from that point forward, did the government just deny being a part of it, deny supporting it, deny just the whole thing? So then it kind of left you out to dry?
Yes, exactly. This is exactly what happens, right? So the individuals that I was working with and communicating with, they were acting as essentially cutouts. They wanted me to meet with the president, and I refused. I needed to give the president deniability.
Did the president know about this, or still to this point, the plausible deniability is what we were looking for?
So what is represented to me is that absolutely 100%. I have 100% authorization to do this, like 100%.
Why did the plans fail?
There was a moment where the Venezuelan opposition / CIA assets / CIA intelligence community flips against us. I hate to say it, man, but we were sold out by Americans. Pompeo, basically the guy who, I mean, he's a CIA guy, right? He's the guy, he says, we lie, we cheat, we steal. He goes on and says, we had no direct involvement.
There was no U.S. government direct involvement in this operation. If we'd have been involved, it would have gone differently.
The point is this, it would have been very easy for them to just have sent a boat over and pick up my dudes, or work by with it through the Colombians.
At what point do you start getting in trouble for this? At what point do you get arrested?
The narrative that was spun against me, there's a reason for that. If you know that the CIA has been opposing me, you would know full well that the narrative creation abilities by the intelligence agencies are great. I'm trying to stay out of jail so I can build the case, which is, I mean, look, man, I'm not worried about the case. I'm more worried about going to jail. Look, I haven't run. I'm here.